everybody. Please make sure everyone has a name tag on. My name is Miss Megan, and we are going to have so much fun today talking about unicorns. We will start with our greeting song, then we'll read 2 books and have activities that we can all do together during our program. So we will start with our hello song. I will sing it through the first time by myself to show you guys, and then you guys can all join in with me after that. Are you ready? Okay. Hello friends, hello friends, hello friends, it's time to say hello. And we're going to introduce everybody in the room singing that song, okay? Then we would go through a second time. The first book we will read is entitled Uni the Unicorn. After we are finished with the book, we'll create our own unicorn horns with construction paper, tape, and stickers. Before we get started, we're going to sing one more song together. I will sing it through once, and then everybody can join in with me. Are you guys ready? Open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, put them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, creep them, creep them, creep them right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open wide your little mouth, but do not let them in. Alright, good job everybody. Alright, so the first book we're going to read is called Uni the Unicorn. It's by Amy Krauss Rosenthal, and it's illustrated by Bridget Barriger. In almost every way, Uni was like all the other unicorns. Magnificent mane, though Uni's was extra magnificent. Golden hooves, though Uni's were extra golden. Sparkling purple eyes, though Uni's were extra sparkling. Like the other unicorns, Uni had a special swirly horn with the power to heal and mend. And like the other unicorns, Uni could make wishes come true. But there was one thing that definitely set Uni apart. Can you guys guess what that is? Uni believed that little girls were real. Uni's friends laughed and said, "Ha ha ha, silly Uni. Everyone knows there's no such thing as little girls, they're just make-believe." At home, Uni's parents just brushed it off with knowing smiles. But Uni was certain, absolutely certain, that little girls were real, no matter what everyone else said. Uni knew that somewhere far away, but not that far away, there was a little girl waiting, a strong, smart, wonderful, magical little girl, and she would be the best friend a unicorn could ever ask for. Uni imagined all the things they would do together. If you guys had a unicorn, what would you guys do together? They would run through the meadow. They would spin and twirl in the sunlight. They would explore and help forest creatures in need. Other times, they would just sit quietly and talk about important things. And of course, they would slide down rainbows together. Uni fell asleep that night and had enchanted dreams. What Uni did not yet know, but would discover soon enough, was that somewhere far away, but not that far away, there was indeed a real little girl. And even though her friends said, "Ha ha ha, Unicorns are just make-believe. And despite her parents' knowing eyes, does that look familiar? Does it look like what happened to Uni as well? This little girl was certain, absolutely certain, that there was a unicorn, a strong, smart, wonderful, magical unicorn, just waiting to be her friend. The end. Alright, our first activity is going to be to create a unicorn horn. Everyone will come up and choose their favorite color construction paper. You'll need 3 small pieces of tape, 1 square of stickers, and a string. You'll roll up your paper like so. And then you'll put tape along the seam, and then we'll pump some holes in it so that you can tie the rope so that you'll be able to wear it like a real unicorn horn. I'll walk around and help everybody, so just let me know if you guys need any help. I would say this activity would take about 10 to 15 minutes depending on how many children there were and how much help they would need. The next book we will read is called Not Quite Narwhal. After that, we will sing our goodbye song and finish with some interactive stations to play at. Before we begin, we'll get all of our wiggles out with the shaky eggs. We can dance for a few minutes to help us sit quietly. I would hand out the little eggs with the beads in them, and then the song that I chose for this was called the Unicorn Song, that's based off of the first book we read. It's about 2 minutes long, and it would give everybody a chance to move around, dance, sing, and that way they'll be more ready to sit patiently for the second book. Alright, the next book we are going to read today is called Not Quite Narwhal. It's going to be by Jessie Seema. Kelp was born deep in the ocean. He knew early on that he was different than the other narwhals. His tusk wasn't as long as everyone else's. He had different tastes in food, and he wasn't a very good swimmer. But his friends didn't seem to mind, so Kelp decided he wouldn't either. That is, until he was swept away by a strong current. I wish I were a better swimmer. It looks like he's getting us swept away. Where do you guys think he's going? Kelp found himself at the surface, closer to land than he'd ever been before. High up on a cliff, he spotted a mysterious, sparkling creature. It looked so familiar. It looked like kelp. Do you guys see it up here? What do you guys think that is? Kelp swam towards land as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that he could catch up with the creature that looked just like him. When he finally reached the shore, Kelp felt a little bit anxious. He had never left the ocean. He was nervous about walking for the first time, but the land creatures made it look so easy. Oof! Do you guys know what this is? He's trying to learn how to walk from. It wasn't. Ouch! And what about this one? Eventually, he got the hang of it. It looks like he was able to follow along with the turtle. Everything on land was strange and beautiful, but also kind of scary. Kelp began to think he might never find the creatures that looked just like him, but as he stumbled out of the forest, land narwhals! Actually, we're unicorns, and by the looks of it, so are you. Kelp had never heard of unicorns before. They taught him all sorts of new things about his tusk. We call them horns. Wow! They introduced him to unicorn delicacies. And they showed him how to gallop. There was no doubt that Kelp was, in fact, a unicorn. He was having so much fun that he didn't want to leave. But then he remembered all of his friends under the sea. Kelp missed them terribly. He said goodbye to the unicorns and returned to the ocean. Come back soon! Kelp swam towards home as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that the narwhals would still like him now that he knew he was a unicorn. When he finally arrived, Kelp had butterflies in his stomach. Welcome home, Kelp. Kelp took a deep breath and told his friends the news. It turns out I'm not a narwhal. Of course you aren't. I'm a unicorn. We all knew that. They took it quite well. Kelp was happy to be home, but now that he'd experienced life on land with the unicorns, he couldn't seem to forget them. Did he want to be a land narwhal with the unicorns, or a sea unicorn with the narwhals? Kelp couldn't decide, but then he realized that maybe, just maybe, what do you think he remembered or realized? He didn't have to choose. There's his friends in the ocean and his friends on the land, and he gets to live with everybody. All right, we're going to finish our program with a song to say goodbye. Again, I'll sing it first, and then everybody can join in for the second time. Are you guys ready? Open, shut them, open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, put them in your lap, lap, lap. Wave them, wave them, wave them, wave them, high up in the sky, sky, sky. Wave to me, I'll wave to you, let's all say goodbye, bye, bye. To finish up our program, we'll have some interactive stations set up. We'll have a box of toys over in the corner. We'll have a box of books in another corner. And then we'll have some paper and crayons available to create and draw your own unicorns and narwhals. I'd like everybody to have a chance to go to each station, so everybody pick a place to start, and then a little bit I will let everybody know it's time, and then we'll all rotate to the right, and then that way we can all enjoy all of our stations. If you guys have any questions or need any help, please let me know, and I will be around. Thank you very much.